Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christy, and I'm so glad that you're joining me today because I'm going to be making one of my favorite breakfast cereals, granola. I love granola, and this homemade granola is so much better than what you can buy in the store, which is crazy expensive, by the way. Have you guys seen the cost of granola in the grocery store? I mean, it's outrageous. And when you make your own granola, you can control the amount of sugar or whatever ingredients that you want in your granola. And granola has so many options with add-ins like a variety of nuts and seeds, dried fruit, flavors like maple, honey, vanilla. There's just so many options with granola. Now I'm going to be showing you 3 different kinds of granola today. So let's get started because it's time to cook. All right, the first granola that I'm going to make, I like to call my healthy granola because it's just loaded with nuts and seeds and dried fruit. It's just so yummy. So let me go over these ingredients with you and show you just how to make it. All right, so what I have here is 4 cups of an old-fashioned oats. You can use quick oats, but the old-fashioned oats just gives you a better texture. Then I have some dried cranberries and golden raisins. I have sweetened shredded coconut. You can use the unsweetened. This is just what I had in my pantry. I have some sliced almonds and some pumpkin seeds. I have pecans. I have some chia seeds and some flax seed. Some cinnamon, vanilla extract. Then I have some coconut oil that is melted and some honey. And I will give you the exact recipe in the description box below. All right, so I'm going to add my oats to a large bowl, and then I'm just going to add the rest of these dry ingredients. All right, then I'm going to give it all a stir. In a separate bowl, I'm going to combine my honey, then my coconut oil, my vanilla extract, and cinnamon. And I'm just going to stir this all together. Now, if you need to pop this in the microwave and heat it up for just about 30 seconds, just so that it all melts together nicely, you can do that, which I believe I'm going to do. All right, then pour your honey and oil mixture over. All right, then give it a good stir. You want to make sure it's all coated. All right, so once you feel like it's all nicely coated, then I have a baking tray here that I've lined with parchment paper, and I'm just going to dump this granola onto this baking tray. All right, then spread it out. You just want to make sure it's spread out as evenly as possible. Then you'll want to bake it in a 325-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then we're going to take it out, stir it, and bake it for another 15 minutes. So after your granola has come out of the oven, then you want to let it cool completely. So the next granola that I'm going to make is a peanut butter granola, and this only uses 4 ingredients. A half of a cup of honey, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a half of a cup of peanut butter. All right, then I'm going to put this in the microwave for about a minute until that peanut butter melts into the honey. All right, so I'm going to stir this together. Now, I'm using a creamy peanut butter. You can use crunchy if you like, or you can even add chopped peanuts to this if you want. In a large bowl, I'm going to add my oats, and that's 5 cups of the old-fashioned oats. And then I'm just going to pour this peanut butter mixture over top of my oats. And then I'm going to stir until all the oats are coated in that peanut butter and honey mixture. All right, same thing, baking tray lined with parchment paper, and I'm going to pour my peanut butter oats into my baking tray. I'm gonna spread it out. Then bake in a 325-degree oven for 20 minutes. Take it out, stir, and bake for another 10 to 15 minutes. And with the peanut butter granola, if you wanted to make it a little bit more decadent, or like a dessert granola, you could add some mini chocolate chips. Just stir them in after it comes out of the oven for the last time. You don't want to put the chocolate chips in before. It just melts and makes a big mess. And again, let your granola cool completely. And then the last granola that I'm going to make today is for a banana nut granola. Oh, so delicious. So I have 4 cups of the old-fashioned oats, 1 cup of chopped walnuts, and then I'm going to be using some of the banana chips. Now these are the dried banana chips, and I have just crunched them up some, but I'm not going to add them at the beginning. I'm going to add them about halfway through, because I just find if you put them right in the beginning, they get a little bit too hard in the baking process. All right, again, I'm going to add half of a cup of honey and a half of a cup of coconut oil and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Pop this in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so, just so that the honey and coconut oil will melt together nicely. And I almost forgot my 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I'm going to pour it over my oats and walnuts and stir until everything is coated. Again, pour on a baking tray lined with parchment paper. All right, and bake in a 325-degree oven for 20 minutes. Take out, add the banana chips, and then stir, and then bake another 10 to 15 minutes. All right, now I'm going to sprinkle in my chopped up dried banana chips. And I'm just going to stir them in. And back in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. So after your granola has cooled completely, then you can store it in an airtight container. All right, so I've got all of my granola here, and I'm going to fix myself a bowl of this fruit and nut, this healthy fruit and nut granola. And let me tell you guys a little secret. I like to mix my cereals. I like to make my own blend, I guess you should say. And if I do buy store-bought granola, I will mix it with some Cheerios just to stretch that granola, because it is so expensive. But since I have the homemade today, I don't need to stretch it. I'm going to have some pure goodness in this granola, just straight up yumminess. So almond milk is my milk of choice. It's my favorite. Look at that. Gotta hurry up and eat this. I don't want it to get soggy. Oh my, this is just so delicious. It's not super sweet. All right, and then I have a yogurt cup, and I'm going to top it with a little bit of this banana nut and peanut butter. Like I said, I like to create my own blend. Now, if you had some fresh berries, fresh bananas, you can put on top with your granola, and you would have a delicious yogurt parfait. Oh, it's so yummy. And these granolas also make a wonderful gift too, by the way. Who would not love some homemade granola? I'm just saying. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless. And I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.